So you have 3 years to issue court proceedings from the date when you knew or ought to have known of negligence causing significant injury. So the trigger for that 3-year period is going to be the diagnosis of Cauda equina syndrome. Well, you'll know when you have a diagnosis, which will be the result of an MRI scan, and the trigger for getting the MRI will be the constellation of symptoms known as red flag symptoms, which would include severe low back pain, bilateral leg pain, saddle numbness or saddle anaesthesia, that's the main symptom, bladder, bowel dysfunction and sexual dysfunction. It's a dreadful condition. So all my cases are run on a no win, no fee basis. So we run that in a very simple manner, and you don't pay us anything unless the claim succeeds, and your only liability then would be for the insurance premium. It's about £1,200, £1,400, that sort of range, and the success fee, which is capped at 25% of the damages for injury and past loss. It doesn't apply to any future loss, and with this condition there may be significant future losses. So it's either going to be a claim against the GP or a hospital. A GP may have failed to recognise that you've got red flag symptoms of the condition and he's failed to refer you, he or she's failed to refer you. Otherwise, a hospital's failed to carry out an MRI scan within the required time. This condition requires an MRI within 24 or 48 hours, so it's very urgent and it's very easily missed. It's very rare for any of my claims to go to trial. The vast majority settle before trial. Most settle without even the issue of court proceedings. It's quite common to extend limitation by agreement. A feature of this condition, Cauda equina syndrome, is that it is very complex, and the defendants may contest every aspect: breach, causation and quantum. So it's possible to go to trial, but very unlikely. So we would need a range of expert medical evidence, more than in a usual case. It might include a GP, neurosurgeon, orthopedic, occupational therapist, pain management. Also from the client we'd need details of earnings, maybe rehousing information, medical expenses, that kind of thing. These claims can take quite a long time because of the variety of expert medical evidence that you need, and the fact that the claim may well be defended at every corner. So I think we're looking at 4 to 5 years for an average case. And as to value, in my experience, you're looking at the hundreds of thousands of pounds. So maybe 300,000–500,000 up to £1 million and more if there's ongoing loss of earnings and ongoing care and assistance. So these claims are particularly complex. I've got many years experience. I've got many claims that I've settled. I've got ongoing claims. I've got a particular barrister that I use and a range of experts. So if you think you may have a claim, by all means contact me and I'll be happy to look into your matter.